Uh, what's it been like just to, even for a short amount of time, work with some new teammates you're going to have this season?
Oh, it's been good. We still have time to build some, rapport, get some chemistry, but, it's always great meeting new guys, getting to work with them.
With the team getting a little bigger with the addition of Dyson and Larry Nance and drafting of Zach, how does that maybe help you defensively and maybe some of the assignments that you might have?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm sure they will help being good defenders that they are. We'll see what the matchups are like, but I'm sure having guys like I said who have length, who are also known as defenders as well, would definitely help.
Hey DeAndre, how can you prepare to build off the strong stretch you had in the latter months of the last campaign, even if your role to start this season is different?
Just keep doing what I'm doing, working on my game, listening to what the coaches want from me, being confident in myself.
Hey DeAndre, were there any specific things you hope to improve on this season, knowing that kind of back to that point of how the team got bigger, was there any sort of more ball handling guard type stuff, or kind of just working with a lot of your strengths coming into these past couple seasons?
It was both. I'm pretty much an all-around player, so I try to work on everything. It's nothing really specific that I try to, pinpoint, but just, trying to stay healthy, getting to learn my body, know my body, what I need. I think that was the biggest thing for me this summer.
Hey DeAndre, so you just mentioned staying healthy. I guess my question is, how do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel better than last year, previous years? Is there just a difference, or is it just preparations the same every year coming to the season?
The preparation is pretty much the same. It's really when training camp starts, that's when you start to figure out what you can and can't do. But, over the summer, my body's felt good. I had no issues, so just looking to keep that going throughout the year.
DeAndre, as you get further and further into your career, how do you go about, becoming something of a mentor for the young players? Does that come naturally, or how did that process go?
I wouldn't say it comes naturally for me, but I'm more of a lead by example kind of guy. Just showing them what a pro looks like, what hard work looks like, and being there for them whenever they need me, if they need to talk to me. I'm not much of a vocal guy, but I definitely can be in the air helping them whenever they need it.
Welcome back, Dre. David Lee with the Afro. After you missed some time last season, you came back in the month of February. You were phenomenal, super efficient, maybe your best stretch of your career. How did you maintain and stay ready while you were rehabbing, and what do you think led to that stretch being so effective for you?
I think when you have an injury, I think you had time to watch the game, and really learn. So I took that time to watch a lot of film, learn where I was making mistakes, and learn what other teams were doing to me as well. So I think just having that time off to see those things and, work on those things helped.
Part. I know a lot of young guys in. Curious, I know they're learning a lot from you. Have you learned anything from them? I know you haven't been with them too much, but just curious if you learned anything from them so far.
No, I wouldn't say I learned anything yet, but hopefully I do. We'll see.
Just off the court wise, how are you able to spend your summer, and what did you do to kind of clear your mind and get ready for the season coming up?
I just spent a lot of time with my family this summer. Went back home to Philly. Got to see my grandma and things like that. But I think family time for me is what kind of resets everything and takes me back to places and things I love.
Hey Dre, welcome back. Hope you had a good summer as well, man. Just wanted to ask, this is the second full off season with Quinn Snyder, his principles, his culture that he's trying to bring in. Are you guys starting to see some of those differences and some of those philosophies, kind of get baked into the team?
I would say so, but we have new guys this year, so we kind of have to reintroduce those same things. But towards the end of last year, I think we started to get a grasp of how Quinn wants things ran and what he expects from us. But like I said, we have new guys this year, so kind of have to go over that again and learn from where we left off last year.
Good morning, Dre. The vibe, the like energy and feel coming off the bench last year during summer stretch, I think he mentioned it earlier. Just seemed like it was just different for you. I don't know, maybe the approach or just a comfortability or whatever, what have you. Do you kind of take notice to that as well? And is there a difference in your comfort level or just any of that when you're coming off the bench versus when, providing a spark versus when you are in the starting lineup?
I wouldn't say my mentality is different. It might just be more opportunity coming off the bench, I would say. But I feel like whenever I'm in the game, I try to make the most of it, whether it's starting or coming off the bench.
Adrian, just how much were you able to watch Bogey this summer during the Olympics, and what did you think of his performance?
I was cheering for Bogey like he was from America, so I was cheering for Team USA, of course, but whenever Bogey was playing, I was watching, and like I said, I was cheering for him like he was on the USA team, so it was always cool, especially a good friend like Bogey, not just a teammate, to see him moving like that on a world scale. It's cool to see, so I was really happy to see that from him.
Last question.